I'm Chef Don Hensley with Martin Brothers Distributing, and welcome to Chef to Chef. Today we're going to be preparing signature sandwiches. We've got 3 exciting sandwiches for you. Let's take a look at our ingredients and get started. To start today, we're going to prepare a roast beef and blue cheese panini on Italian bread. We're going to use spinach as opposed to lettuce, some red onion, tomato, and we're going to prepare a signature sauce using spicy raspberry chipotle sauce and mayonnaise. Our second sandwich, we're going to be using ciabatta bread. We're going to have ham, grilled asparagus, red onion, tomato, apple preserves, and a little bit of mayonnaise for some moisture. Our third sandwich, we're going to do a wrap. We're going to use a garden vegetable wrap, 12-inch tortilla, some romaine hearts, some Tyson home-style chicken strips, red onion, tomato, black bean and corn and pepper blend, some fresh cilantro. We're going to make a sauce out of some salsa and mayonnaise and some fresh avocado. We're going to be using cheddar cheese and provolone in our sandwiches as well today. So, time to get rolling. Time to make our roast beef and blue cheese panini with our spicy raspberry chipotle sauce. The first thing we want to do is prepare our sauce. We've got a small bowl here. We've got our prepared raspberry chipotle sauce. It's like a thin jelly. We're going to add mayonnaise to that. You could use light or heavy-duty mayonnaise. And use as little or as much sauce as you like to mix with your mayo to create the flavor profile and the consistency you're looking for in the sauce. We're going to get that incorporated well. And with that, we can start building our sandwich. Okay, we're going to take 2 slices of panini bread, also known as Italian sandwich bread. We want to put sauce on both sides. One of the issues that you end up having with panini sandwiches sometimes is the bread is so large that the sandwich will become dry. So we want to make sure we have plenty of moisture on there using a good sauce. Then we want to take our blue cheese crumbles. We want to keep that close to the heat and the bread so that it will melt. Just a little bit of crumbles on each side. We want to make sure we have lots of flavor. Again, we have big bread. We don't want our flavors to get lost in the bread. We're going to take on one side, lay out our rolls of roast beef. The blue cheese and roast beef is a classic combination. You add the spicy and sweet elements of the raspberry chipotle and you've got something very unique and signature. We're going to use our spinach leaves. Throw on some red onion. Again, you don't want to get too heavy with any one ingredient. You want to let the flavor of everything carry through. And some tomato slices. Now you want to take and give this a good press. You could also put plastic over the top and put a weight on it and allow it to sit and let everything really kind of gel together. These are great wrapped up a day ahead and then unwrapped, put on the grill, heat in the microwave a little bit so you make sure you get it hot through the center. So now for those of you that don't have a panini grill but still want to have that same effect, what we're going to do today is actually cook our sandwich directly on a grill. What we're going to do is get those marks that make the panini signature. Now when all your ingredients are cooked through, your bread is toasted on the outside, and you have those signature panini marks, it's time to take it off and get ready to serve. Our sandwich is ready. It's time to give it a cut. I like to cut on the bias. Makes the sandwich look a little more dramatic and actually a little larger. You can see all those beautiful layers of flavor and color inside of there. Stack them high. You've got a beautiful sandwich there ready for your menu. We've taken a classic roast beef and blue cheese and put a really interesting and spicy contemporary twist on it, adding some raspberry and chipotle. Throw it on your menu, see how it goes. Do your own ideas, play around, enjoy. All right, our next sandwich is going to be our ham and roasted asparagus with apple on ciabatta. Let's get started. We've got classic ciabatta bread. We're going to open that up. And the first thing we want to do again is dress our sandwich. We always want to make sure that we have plenty of moisture on our sandwiches. We're going to put just a little light dress of mayonnaise on one side. Our apple preserves on the other. You could also use apricot preserves, orange marmalade. Anything that's sweet and fruity would go really well with this sandwich. We've taken some asparagus and roasted it. We've tossed it in a little bit of olive oil and salt. Put a nice thick layer of these baby asparagus spears here that are roasted. They have a ton of flavor. We're going to take our rolls of ham, lay across the asparagus. Again, for a little bit of flavor and some texture, add just a little bit of red onion and some tomato. And this is ready to go. We're going to give it a cut. Take a look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Lots of flavor, color, contrasting flavors, exactly what we're looking for in a great signature sandwich. Now it's time to make our crispy Southwest chicken wrap. We've got our Tyson home-style crispy chicken strips right here ready to go. We need to make our sauce. We've got some medium cookie salsa. It's got the right texture, the right consistency, and the right flavor. We're going to add a little bit of heavy-duty mayonnaise to that. You can use light if you like, or just as well. Give that a good mix. Be a fun and interesting sauce to bring all the flavors together and staying within our theme. Now, what's going to make our wrap unique from all the others, as opposed to rolling a big burrito, we're going to cut our tortilla in half. And if you have any frayed edges on your tortilla, this is a great way to hide them. We're going to face the flat end towards us, the round side out. We're going to dress our sandwiches. Nice little spread or smear, if you like, of our sauce. We're going to lay down our crispy chicken strips. One per half sandwich is plenty. We've got our black bean, corn, and pepper blend. We're going to throw that in there. Some texture and flavor, some veggies. A sprig of fresh cilantro in each half. I don't mind the stems on a sandwich like this. We're going to take our tomato, give it a quick julienne. Lay our strips of tomato inside the sandwich. We've got some hearts of romaine lettuce. We're going to put one heart in each half. A little bit of red onion. Look at all that color. Color means nutrition as well, so looking for lots of colors in your meals, very good for you. And we're going to add some sliced avocado and some cheddar cheese. Now, when we go to wrap this up, we're going to take, fold it over, give it a tuck, and fold into itself. So you have this big, delicious cone of flavor. The nice thing about doing your wraps this way is you can really control the amount of product utilized to fill the sandwich up, thus using less product, bringing up your margin, and giving a greater value. I would serve this with a little bowl of tortilla soup. Now that is a great looking sandwich. And then we take our soup, garnish it with a little bit of cheese, some of these great tricolored tortilla strips. Now that is one great lunch. Bon appetit. That is the bomb diggity.